Welcome back, subscribers. This is Johnny Hopper, and if my thumbnail pissed you off, that was totally my intention. So this video is about why some of the top tier talents, prospects, privateers in our sport will never get that factory ride. Before you dislike the video, let me just explain, and it all starts from the amateur programs. All these big amateur teams, pretty much every major manufacturer has a amateur team, and they put big money into them, and they mold these riders from a very young age, and these riders are the ones that they've already invested sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars into these riders. So they're going to pick these riders as opposed to trying to hire one of these privateers that are doing well on the circuit. So unfortunately, riders like Jacob Hayes, who won the last AMSOIL Arena Cross Series on Babbitt's Kawasaki in 2018. He's going to be on that satellite team, the Rock River Yamaha, but chances are, unless he just starts getting podium after podium, he's not going to get on the Yamalube Yamaha team or the Geico Honda team or any of these Pro Circuit Kawasaki teams, the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna team. They've already got riders that they're ready to bring up, so they're going to move with those guys first rather than go for these privateers. And Jace Owens, he was a damn good arena cross rider. Frederick Noreen, same with him. Adam Ekteknap, he's on that Hemp Motorsports Suzuki. Him with Alex Ray, those guys are two-digit awesome riders, and I can't believe that they're calling them privateer still, because they're more or less on a satellite team, but it's just a step tier down before the big JGR Suzuki, yada yada yada, the bigger factories.
Big league, big league, big league, big league.
Ben LeMay, he's on team TPJ Fly Racing with Austin Ponatelli, and Josh Osby and Nick Schmidt. These guys are amazing riders that if a spot opens up, they should be that next in line for that factory ride. But unfortunately, they're not going to, because all these factories have a pool of riders that they can choose from, not the guys that are currently on the series. But it's crazy, these teams, the Team Green, Geico Honda, Troy Lee Designs, the Yamalube Yamaha team, they all have these amateur programs that they spend obscene amounts of money on these little kids. And some of these kids actually get a salary of 6 figures or more while they're 12 years old, which is crazy to think, because you never see that stuff happen in college basketball, college football, where here's a $100,000 salary while you're in college, and then once you go pro, here's, your $1 million contract. Granted, motocross and supercross, those $1 million contracts only happen to the very lucky few. But it's crazy that in the amateur class, these teams are paying salaries to these kids. And not to mention, they've got their own personal trainer. They got 2 sets of bikes every 3 months, and a practice mechanic, a factory mechanic. It's crazy how these riders all started. Austin Faulkner, Adam Cincerillo. The latest rider to receive a 6-figure salary, his name is Carson Mumford. He was a Team Green rider for a while, but then Geico Honda gave him a deal that he couldn't refuse. And it's a 6-year contract, and he's planning on going pro 2020. And then Yamalube Star Racing Yamaha signed Matt LeBlanc at age 13, and he's going to be the next kid. So these amateur teams are very competitive when it comes to trying to sign these kids at a young age, because these guys are hot commodities and they want to get a hold of them before any other factory, because it's almost like Visa when you are at the age to where you can actually start charging and getting credit. There's statistics out there that if you started with a Visa credit card, well, you're probably going to keep with a Visa credit card rather than a MasterCard, Discover, yada, yada, yada. So if they can get these riders on a Kawasaki and underneath their team, they're not going to probably want to differ from that program. Not to mention that they're able to mold these young kids to the rider that they expect them to be by the time they're 18 turning pro. So it's very unfortunate for all the current privateers. It just has everyone stacked against them to try to get onto one of these factory rides when you've got kids that have been molded since they were 12 to fill this spot that you're trying to race for on the front lines on the current series. Let me know what you guys think. Was this a good topic? I wanted to get it out there. It's been bugging me for a long time, and hopefully you guys agree with me. If you don't, just let me know in the comments below. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, be smart, ride safe, have fun, and brop. But don't forget that I've got that giveaway coming at 10,000 subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram,
Just do it!
message your Instagram account in the comments below, and once I hit that magic number, I'm gonna message one of you, ask for your information so I can send these goggles to you.